Hi there, this is John from RevSoft, and in this short presentation we'll be showing a brief overview of REV Message for Enterprise. If anyone has any questions or comments, please feel free to contact me on the email address shown. REV Message monitors messages on all platforms the engine is installed on, which can be anything from a laptop through to a mainframe. We use the term message as a generic term for a log entry, which can be an event log, system log, or history log, an alert, a message queue entry, or an email, as each platform uses different mechanisms to convey the notifications of status, errors, etc. On the iSeries, the REV Message engine can monitor message queues and history logs. On Linux and Unix, the REV Message engine can monitor system logs, custom logs, and alerts. And on Windows, the REV Message engine can monitor event logs, custom logs, alerts, and now emails. When the REV Message engine detects a message, it is then compared to a set of filters based upon the vital statistics of that message to find a match. The basic elements of a filter can be date and time, and user-defined calendars can be used to identify workdays, holidays, etc. Message type and details, and on the iSeries, as well as filtering by the possible message types, you can also filter by the job name, username, program name, message ID, message file, severity, message text, second level text, and message data. On Linux and Unix, as well as filtering by all the possible message types, you can also filter by the source, category, user, message ID, and message text. On Windows, as well as filtering by all the possible message types, you can also filter by the source, category, user, message ID, and message text, as well as a new email processing that allows you to filter by sender, subject, and body text. Here are the message filter definitions on 3 different platforms: an iSeries, AIX, and Windows. So if we look at the different message filters and what they look like, we can see the iSeries one has the iSeries specific things of the job, user, program, the generic one of the date and time on all one, the message data, email data is not processed on the iSeries, and then we have options and Tivoli because we can open and close tech events as we deal with IBM Global Services. If we then go to AIX, we'll see the filter is a little bit different to the iSeries one due to the different components of the message that are in there. And then if we go to Windows, what we'll see again is it's very similar to the Unix version, but we have the email data where we can process by the sender, subject, and body. All these filter values can use specific text, generic text, lists, and rules for the vital statistics matching. When the filter is selected by matching the vital statistics, the filter processing that can happen is we can notify personnel. This can use escalation levels, shift rosters, calendars, whatever mechanism you require to get the appropriate personnel. And then the scripts can be executed, which can be based on the occurrence of the message. The scripts can be executed using variables from the message. The script can automatically reply to an iSeries inquiry message, and we can send an acknowledgement to a message. Warnings can be generated occurred if the message is not acknowledged or replied to after a set time, e.g. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, etc. And we have service level agreement warnings or SLA warnings, which are defined generically and then attached to the required filters. The difference here is the filter warnings apply to the filter, but the SLA warnings can be attached to multiple filters. In each filter, you can also define if the message should appear in the consoles and if the message requires acknowledgement. This allows a message to appear in the console until they're acknowledged. Also, which focal point or focal points to send the message details to. These details are sent and received by RevView on the source and target servers. And if you've seen the RevView presentation, you can have multiple focal points on multiple servers. That allows you to then have data center focal points, state focal points, and if you're an outsourcer, you can have customer focal points where all the messages for the customer's platforms, whatever they may be, can be on a customer focal point as well. There are 2 variations of the message consoles. The host console, this allows you to manage messages for a specific server, and the enterprise console, which allows you to manage the messages on a focal point for all servers reporting to it. The message consoles can be viewed by the 5250 interface on the iSeries or the Windows.NET user interface or REV Web on any internet connected device. So if we look here, what we will see is an iSeries host console where it is just for that host. And then if we bring up an iSeries enterprise console, there's enterprise messages for all the ones reporting into that focal point. If we then look on Windows, we'll see this is a Windows host console where I can look at Windows for specific servers, AIX, iSeries, Windows, Windows, Windows. Then I can go to an enterprise console. Here we have 4 focal points. Now 3 are focal points for all the servers within the network, and this Windows one is a focal point server for 4 Windows servers. That's why the number of messages are different. They're only Windows messages, whereas these are messages for all the servers reporting into it. So the enterprise console can be viewed there, or you can actually use it also in REV Web. This is the enterprise console in REV Web. That concludes this presentation. So should anyone have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Thank you.